Hello again, friends and fans of the Frosty Nut. I am back and I have done it. This is the final version 4 of my Fenix config for the Rowsfire A107 overhead panel. Of course, you could probably use this configuration in other overhead panels as well, but it is designed on the Fenix for the Rowsfire A107. Now, when I say final V4, because I've added a few extra little features, a few extra little touches that will actually benefit you all very immensely, and this will be the final that I will do. But we now have working fire buttons with active discharge, and of course the TCAS, the same as I did with the fly-by-wire, so it switches on both the mode C or operational mode as well as the TARA, and the wiper does both wipers, first officer and captain, so they're all switched on, ready to rock and roll. So I'm just restarting here, just getting this all worked out, and we will show you some magic, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. Let's see if we can get the engines fired up, starting with engine number 1. Come to life on me, baby. We will see this fire up. I think I'll get rid of that jetway as well while I'm here. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that jetway. We don't need jetway. Toggle that off. Once we get these engines running, I think we can pretty much go with everything. We'll connect the tug. We won't worry about GSX for this little demonstration. Get the beacon light on. Get engine 2 fired up. Right, everything is coming to life. Got the heat effect. I love the heat shimmer in the engines. Jetway's pulled away. Even though we have the invisible tug. The invisible tug. Alright, let's push back from the gate though. We want to push back from here. Let's start that. Release the brakes. So this is a problem sometimes with the Fenix tug itself. Doesn't always let you go backwards straight away. Alright, now we're moving. Now we're cooking with gas. Just going to push back from this gate so that we're all clear when we do our fire test, so everyone will see exactly what's going on, and hopefully I have tested this before doing this video, and hopefully this is going to work exactly how it should. Well, exactly, you know, I don't know if it's how it should, but it will work in a beneficial manner for you all. Not that I imagine a lot of people are going to worry too much about the fires, but in the event of a fire, you will be able to take care of business. Right, so we'll just push back here with our engine started. We are at Sydney Airport, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. What airport is that? At Sydney Airport by Tampa. It has a few issues with the jetways now since the last update, which is a shame because I don't have the old update. But I wish I did. Alright, so we're just going to stop here, and we've disconnected the tug. Alright, let's go and do something. Now we're going to create a fire. Oh yes. So I'm going to first of all rev up the engines, parking brake going. We're doing sort of like we were doing an engine test maybe. Going to launch the bigger manual failures. fire, and go throttle fire, engine 2 first. Oh, we got a fire on engine 2, Captain. We have a fire on engine 2. Oh yes, it is smoking away and burning away there. Okay, right. Open the fire control. Fire control is open on engine 2. All right, release the agent. Push it back in, releasing the agent, and the fire is out. The fire is out. We are safe. There you go. It works exactly how I wanted it to work for you guys. Now, what happened? Let's have a look on the inside. Let's go up to the top. Pull those engines down. Let's have a look at what happened here. So you can see the agents have released, and the fire is now out, extinguished, and the light has gone out overhead. Now, let's show you what happens if we do again. We do an engine fire, this time on engine 1. We've already done engine 2. Engine 1, fire comes on. As you can see, fire alarm is on. I'll show you outside. We have a definite fire burning in that engine. Let's go back inside. Okay, so when you push the button to come out, it releases the button. The agent buttons are ready to release. All you do is push it back in and it will release the agent and discharge the agents. There you go. Agents are discharged, light is off, fire is out. And the same thing happens on the APU as well. If we have an APU fire, do that. APU is on fire. Oop, everything's going off. We've got an APU fire, but pull it out, push it in, and it discharges the agent. Now, the only problem with that is, of course, you've got to reset your plane once you've done that, because you won't be able to do anything. You'll have to reset everything and restart your flight, reconfigure. But it's a nice little add-on that I have managed to do for you guys. It took me a while to figure it out, because the Fenix works differently to, of course, the fly-by-wire in some regards, like that. I just buttons are in, and we can go back. Now, also we have the wipers on dual, so both sides will activate with the one switch, and of course the TCAS. Now, if you're on VATSIM, and if you don't have a TCAS unit, just turn the one switch. It turns both knobs. As you can see here, I'll just do it again. So if we're in the standby mode, we're on standby on both the operation mode panel and the selector. So we turn it to TA, and that turns to auto, and TA, we turn it to TARA, we go TARA, and the transponder turns on. So just to make it easier, make your life easier. Now, if you fly on VATSIM but you already have a TCAS radio and you don't want to do that, fear not, because in the configuration file I have set it up so that you can turn those options off if you want to. So we've got the TARA and the TA on, and now we have the TCAS mode standby, and so go standby auto and auto on, and those two there, you can turn them off like so if you don't want them on. So there's a few little options for you. This is now version 4. I'm going to save that and I'm going to upload it for you guys. Version 4 is the final and the last release that I'm going to do. There might be a few little bits of tidy up here and there, but that is the end of the Fenix config, the last and final one. I hope you'll enjoy that. Thank you for watching, and don't forget 12% off all Rowsfire products by using code FrostyNut, and join me when I do stream and when I start doing my Moby Flight tutorial videos. And if there's a video you'd like me to do, or you'd like to see me do a flight, because I do those as well, sometimes I also do ATC on VATSIM. I'm also the operations manager for Virtual Jetstar. Come and join our Jetstar airline, Virtual Jetstar. I create a lot of fun events, and I've got to do some more. But in the meantime, have fun, stay frosty. Thanks, guys.